Hello, little man, boy. I sure heard a bunch about you. See, I was a good friend of your dad's. We're in that Hanoi pit of hell together over 5 years. Hopefully, you will never have to experience this yourself. But when two men are in a situation like me and your dad were for as long as we were, you take on. If it had been me who'd not make it. Here is wrong. It should use past perfect. So the right one is if it had been me who'd not made it. Major Coolidge would be taken right now to my son, Jim. The way it turned out, I'm talking to you. Butch, I got something for you. This watch I got here is first purchased by your great-grandfather during the First World War. This time should be simple past, so the right one is this watch I got here. Was first purchased by your great-grandfather during the First World War. It was bought in a little general store in Knoxville, Tennessee, made by the first company to ever make wristwatches. Up till then, people just carried pocket watches. It was bought by Private Doughboy Uriah Coolidge on the day he set sail for Paris. This time is passive, so the right one should be. It was bought by Private Doughboy Uriah Coolidge on the day he set sail for Paris. This was your great-grandfather's war watch, and he wore it every day he was in that war. And when he had done his duty, he went home to your great-grandmother, took the watch off. This time is also past perfect, so the right one is. And when he had done his duty, he went home to your great-grandmother, took the watch off, put it in a coffee can, and in that can it stayed. Tell your granddad, Dan Coolidge, was called up by his country to go overseas fight the Germans once again. This time they called it World War II. Your great-grandfather gave this watch to your granddad for good luck. Unfortunately, Dan's good luck wasn't as good as his old man's. Dan was a Marine and he was killed along with all the other Marines at the Battle of Wake Island. Your granddad faced death. He knew it. This time we should use past continuous to express the man was facing death when he at that island. So the right one should be your granddad was facing death. He knew it. None of those boys had any illusions about ever leaving that island alive. So 3 days before the Japs took the island, your granddad asked a gunner on an Air Force transport, name of Benaki, a man he had never met before in his life. This time we should use past perfect, so the right one should be a man he had never met before in his life. To deliver to his infant son, who he had never seen in the flesh, his gold watch. 3 days later, your granddad was dead, but Vanaki kept his word. After the war was over, he paid a visit to your grandmother, delivering to your infant father his dead gold watch. This watch. This watch was on your daddy's wrist when he was shot down over Hanoi. He was captured, put in a Vietnamese prison camp. He knew that if the Gooks ever saw the watch, they confiscated it. Take it away. So right here, the right answer should be The complicated, take it away. The way your dad look at it. This watch was your birthright. He'd be damned if any slope put their greasy yellow hands on his boy's birthright. So he hid it. In one place he knew he could hide something. His ass. 5 long years he wear his watch up his ass. Then he died of dysentery. He gave me the watch. I had this uncomfortable hunk of metal up my ass. 2 years. Then, after 7 years, I sent home to my family. This time should be passive. So the red one is, after 7 years, I was sent home to my family. And now, little man, I give the watch to you.
Ah,